Good afternoon. This is the Vergne Library Board Meeting for July 13th, 2026. It is 5:01 p.m. and we'll call this meeting to order. And we do have a quorum. The first order of business is to review, I thought we'd have notes or minutes. First order of business is to review May 2026 agenda highlights. Would you like to go ahead?
Thank you. We did not have a quorum at our last meeting, so therefore we do not have minutes.
Okay.
And I just wanted to throw out a few of the highlights that we had on that agenda, even though they are past. Our story times ended on May 21st to prepare for the summer reading programs that began on Saturday, June 30th. The summer reading theme, Unearth a Story, and that will continue until this coming Saturday. The time has flown, July 18th. Rutherford, good grief, thinking ahead, Laverne Public Library was a dedicated facility and still is in Laverne to receive a Rutherford County America's 250 scavenger hunt passport. A flyer inside the passport promoted the flag-raising ceremony and Liberty Color Walk that was completed on Saturday, June 13th. Participants who walked 1.776 miles and returned to the Public Works and Community Development Services facility received a commemorative Laverne America 250 challenge coin. Any questions? At this time, Chairman, could we go through each member and let them reintroduce themselves? It's been a while since we've all been together. We still are missing Renee tonight, but just so that we can get familiar with who's on our board.
Good idea. You want to start at one end?
Sure.
You don't have to.
I don't need to. Okay.
It's always hot.
Hi, Marcia Dickerson. I'm a recently retired person, about 3-4 months ago. I was an English professor in part of my world, and I was also a public affairs official in the military. So that is why I wanted to be on the board for the library. And I just love Miss Donna, too.
My name is Dr. Martin Burgess, and I've been on this board for a little while now, I guess. And of course, I love to read, and I love Miss Bebout with so much. So, and I enjoy talking with her, and glad to be part of the board.
Glenn Green, work in IT here at the city. I've been on this off and on this board for many years, and actually started working in the library when I first started with the city. So I've always had a love for the library and Miss Donna.
Great.
Hello, I'm Megan Honeycutt. I previously served on the library board as well, and also the board of mayor and aldermen, and I'll second that. Everybody loves Miss Donna, so I enjoy being on it, and I'm glad to be back.
Great.
All right. I'm Carol Brown. I worked for the state of Tennessee for 30 years in budget and finance. Then I retired, and I started working at Laverne Public Library, and I worked there part-time for 10 years. So I've utilized the library for a long time, and I love the library and the staff. I'm glad to be here.
I am Katie Driver. I am here to assist you with your legal needs, if you have any. So I am lucky enough to work with Evan Cope, the city attorney, and I have been licensed to practice law for 9 years, and most of my career has been spent as a municipal attorney. I previously worked with the city of Murfreesboro in their legal department. So I'm happy to assist and be here in case you need anything.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you all. It's just nice to get to know each other. And this is a great board. I'm looking forward to working with you all again. Okay.
Next item is the library budget for fiscal year 26-27, and there should be a printout in your packet with that. And do we need to do anything with this, or because since the budget's already in effect, it was just a recap?
Right. I brought it for you all to see what our budget is for this year that has been proposed and has also been
Approved.
But approved. Thank you. Thank
Passed,
you.
approved, yes.
I'm getting used to some new hearing devices, so if I repeat myself, I'm echoing to myself in here. So you all just bear with me. At least I can hear, though. You are welcome to go down the budget, and we can give you a moment since it was not sent out to you. If you see a line item, an object code number that jumps out at you, and you would like to know more information about it, myself or Glenn will be happy to give you the information that you possibly need.
Everything looks pretty in line with what we've had in the past, and it looks like your books and programs stayed the same. That's good with you?
Right, that's good. Mm-hmm. It is. In the past, there were times that we had overspent on certain line items and then down on others. But no, I feel that the amounts that we have work well. One amount I would like to bring to your attention is Object Code 148. For many years, we did not really have any money for employee education and training, and that was tough. We were trying to find free things or just do in-house. Well, this past year, we were able to do more things with the budget as far as employee education. We've had 3 people who have received certificates through the American Library Association, and I'm very excited about that. 1 in cataloging, 1 in programming, and another in leadership. So that has worked well. So again, this year, we have asked for $1,250. I want to see how we can stretch that again also this year. And on that same thought process, our staff are not comers and goers. Even our part-time are long part-timers. And so I feel like it is our need to help them gain some more education where it's deserved and needed. And they all are very interested in the different programs and certificates that we can find. I think the least amount that people have been there was 5 years, going on 5 years.
Mm-hmm. That's very good.
Oh, yeah.
As Carol said, she was, how many years, Carol?
10.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ms. Donna, a question for you on the learning and development, because that was my background when I retired. I spent a lot of time in that. And we can talk offline, but I guess my question is, where can we look or where can we assist you and the staff at the library to find things that you guys can use for employee development and employee enrichment?
Okay, Glenn, help me out a little bit. I'm having just a little bit of trouble discerning the last part.
How can we help you out in finding
Thank you.
opportunities to help the staff grow and trainings and stuff like that?
I love that question, and thank you. And I apologize
it's
that
fine.
my process is not working real well. Just looking online for us, trying to find some different maybe grants that we could use for education for the staff. Material-wise, we're good. But if we could get some more education, so any type of grant or any type of not super expensive from the library standpoint, it could be anything having to do with the library as far as cataloging, classification, weeding. there's a lot of weeding classes out there where how to take the books out and when to take the books out. And that's something that some of the staff have a hard time doing. We buy these books, we put them in. Why are we now taking them out? Well, they've been there 10 to 12 years, and it's only been checked out anywhere from 0 to 2 times. We want to keep our information relevant.
Right.
And all of like our tech books, all of the testing prep, we want to keep those up. So just different types of, what am I trying to say, Glenn? Different, you probably can say the words for me.
Well, I was going to say not only online, but just from my background, places, look in places that you would never imagine. So,
that would be great.
Maybe just put all of our heads together and come up with some places that we never even thought about, or that maybe are low cost or whatever. So I'm going to work on that myself. So because I'm interested in making sure folks get those opportunities of learning and development. So
I'll bet, although I'm not a fan of it, I bet you could put that into AI nowadays,
Yep.
and with all the parameters that you're looking for, and the key and the word grant,
Yeah.
and you would probably be able to find some pretty interesting stuff.
yeah.
That sounds wonderful. I'm a big fan of thinking outside of the box.
Okay.
And there are so many different things that they could learn and would very much benefit from.
Okay. Yeah.
And we want them to feel valued.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, especially because your staff is there for so long. It's just another way to sort of. I hate to use the word reward, but really it's telling them we're investing in you because we appreciate you. So that was my thinking behind all that. And long story short, that was what I was thinking.
No, that sounds great.
Okay.
And there's not a lot of upward movement in public libraries unless you're a big public library with lots of branches. Someone has to basically die in administration before you start moving up. You either retire or you die. And then that's when movement can start because we are so small and there's just so many positions we can do. So to get them feeling good about the position that they're in, I like that.
Yeah.
Any other line item that caught your eye?
Is videotapes still movies? Videotapes?
Videotapes are
Movies
DVDs.
on DVDs, and,
yes.
and compact disc is audio music.
Correct.
That's it.
Yes, and the videotapes, we still have a little bit, well, not videotapes, but DVDs. We have some money in there for like our new releases, but mostly people are streaming now, and we just use these for people who still have a DVD player. And they really get checked out a lot. Mm-hmm. Most of our DVDs do come from donations, but we do try to stay on top of the newly released.
Anybody got any more questions on the budget?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. We'll move on to the next item. Patron request for library materials. And there should be another sheet in here in your packet for that.
I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention. Those of you who do come to the library and you have requested materials from us know how it works, but some people are just amazed that you can come in and you can tell us, I saw this in Book Page magazine, or Oprah was talking about this book, but you all do not have that. Do I have to go to a bookstore and buy it? What we do is we give you a sheet to fill out, and you can check the type of materials that you're interested in. You put the title and the author. What we will do, we will check to make sure it's not in our system, or that maybe it was a long overdue in Atrium, and Carol knows all about those long overdues.
Yep.
And we ask that the requested item is at least 2018 or newer. We don't want to fill with a lot of older copyrights. And then we will look up the ISBN, put the patron's name. They can put their name, their library card, their phone number. Then what we will do, Tammy and I will review this, and we will see, we'll take a really good close look at the material to see it's worthy to come into the library. How many people do we think would be interested in this item? And usually the items that are asked for, many other people want. So by requesting an item, you get first dibs on it. So you get put on reserve for this particular item. When we order and it comes in, then you'll be the first one, and then people can start reserving. It's just a really neat thing. And we do this with Libby also, e-audios and e-books. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone was familiar with this form.
And they can still do it online too, right?
Yes.
On
Yes.
their Atrium account. They create a PIN number and all that stuff.
That's correct. We still have so many people who like to come in and request it and write it on the paper and hand it to us and say, I am going to be first on reserve, correct? But this is an old way that we order, but it's a great way. It helps us catch things that we may not have thought to order.
All right. Next item is summer reading programs and events. And we should have a
Okay, and I
calendar
just
in there.
put in our schedule. We are all the way on the back page now. It has been a full summer with lots of things going on, great crowds. Today we had a fantastic program. It was called From Soil to the Stars, the Dino Edition. And this was with Miss Calliope Pettis, and that is her true name. Her first name is Calliope. Cutest little lady ever. She's young. She's very young. And so full of energy, beautiful singer. And she just educates those children, and they do not know they're being educated. They're having fun, learning that birds have wings, birds have feathers, birds have beaks, and she took it all the way back to the prehistoric. So it was really a lot of fun. Of course, Wednesday, we'll have Bruce Amato, our mainstay magician. And then on Saturday, July 18th, we will have our end of summer reading party, which is our foam team party with snacks and a lot of fun going on. We did have to cancel Creekside Saturday this past Saturday. The weather was not playing fair with us.
No,
It cleared up just enough. And just when I was feeling guilty that I had told the children to go away, I saw a lightning strike, and I said, okay, I don't feel guilty anymore. We're good.
Yeah.
We are
We'll
good.
be out in at a creek.
But that has been the first one we've had to cancel this year.
That's
So
good, considering
that's very
the way
good.
it's rained, yeah.
Very, very good. Any questions on the programs? I do want to go ahead and give another shout out to Marcia. Marcia at our summer reading kickoff was Dina or Dino. What was your name?
Dina.
Dina the dinosaur. And she was the great big dinosaur. And it was so much fun. The children loved her, but I think the adults loved her more.
I got a lot of hugs.
So she would kind of sneak around as much as a dinosaur can sneak around a shelf, and you would hear, from the adults. Then they would carry on a conversation. But it was a fun day. It really was. I do not have total numbers yet. I will have those at the next board meeting. And when I do, I will send out that board meeting report to you all, too, so you'll know the numbers for summer reading.
Have there been a lot of findings of Digby that you hide around?
Oh, my goodness. Let me tell you. On kickoff day, we had they had to find dinosaurs in the stacks. We had close to 800 dinosaurs. They were about this big. I think they found every one of them, in about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
They were going through the stacks up and down, and, do I need to get up on top? No, thank you. Stay down low. They're all low. But that was really good. Our chat board, Rosie would come up with a question of the week and put it out. And people who came in would fill it in, like, what new release are you looking forward to? Toy Story 5 won, big time. What summer food do you enjoy most? And it was interesting to see across all the cultures, all the different types of food that people liked. The dinosaur name game was fun. They created names for their dinosaurs from Greek and Latin root words, and then they would draw their dinosaurs. Awesome. And some of them looked very Greek. They were a lot of fun. We have them hanging on the wall. Scavenger hunt is always a big, big deal. Digby, the dino, was hidden in the children's department in a different place each week. Children would come in. They would have to find where Digby was hiding, either draw the location or write the location. And that was really interesting. Saw a lot of great writing skills going on. And then we had, that's not on here, Adopt a Dinosaur. Mara had taken little dinosaurs, attached them to an adoption sheet, hid them around the library because of the other hiding dinosaur was such a big hit. And when children would find them, they would come up and say, I want to adopt this dinosaur.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
they would do the name and the birth date, and then that was their dinosaur.
Oh, that's great.
And we had several who had twins and triplets. So it's just been a really fun, super interactive summer. Every staff member was tasked with, and I say tasked with because some of them said, do not want to do that, with doing a program. Some of these programs came from that. That was the passive programs. Joe, who works at our circulation, he is a singer, and they're in a band, and he and his friend Chris, they did a children's sing-along, and that was so much fun. Really, really enjoyed that. So they were thinking outside of the box.
Cool.
That's awesome.
That's some good stuff. Very good. I guess we'll move on to the library closures for the rest of the year.
Yes. You can see
Unless you
those.
did you have anything else? Did you have anything else on this?
I'm so sorry,
good?
Sid.
Are you okay with this? Did you have anything else?
Oh, no, that's
Okay,
it.
gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
We'll be closed Labor Day, September the 7th, Veterans Day, November the 11th, Thanksgiving, Thursday and Friday, the 26th and 27th, and of course we do tag on the Saturday for a regular day off so that our staff can have that long weekend. We will be closed Christmas Eve, the 24th of December, and Christmas Day, the 25th. We usually are closed a couple of days before Christmas and a couple of days after, where the staff works, and that's so that full-times, if they would like to take an extended holiday with any leftover time off, they can. But the part-times who do not have the benefits, then I come in and they're able to work. We do cleaning, we do a little bit of inventory so that they can get their hours. And that always works out well.
And next item is the 2026 library board schedule. Be for the rest of the year, I suppose.
That's it.
September 14th and November 9th, both Mondays, right?
Both Mondays at 5 p.m. here in City Hall.
Yep. And next we'll move on to library board comments. We'll just open it up. If anybody that wants to have anything, go right ahead.
Well, I'll start. Just the summer reading is always so much fun to look at.
Thank you.
Every time, it just reminds me when my children were little and how much they enjoyed it. And it gives them, especially this year with dinosaurs, so much wonder especially the hiding of Digby. That was really cute. So the creativity that y'all have within the library is so awesome. So we really greatly appreciate this, in this community how much it means to our kids to give them the excitement for reading and being there. So
Thank you so much. The staff puts their all into it. It's been disheartening a little bit because, we're still dealing with no patron computers, which is absolutely fine. We're carrying on. We're opening the doors. We're doing what we need to do. And so they're putting their heart into some other things. So it's going along well. And we do appreciate IT working so hard to try to get us up and going again. Nothing against IT at all, because they are
The other hat.
they are doing everything they possibly can. They just cannot make suppliers get the equipment here any faster than they can.
right.
I just want to give a plug, Miss Donna, for the kickoff for the summer reading program. I just showed up and said, what do I need to do? And I got the best job that day as being a dinosaur, but the library was full of kids and parents. You could tell the excitement. You could feel the excitement in the air. It was just such a great kickoff for the summer program. And I'd just like to encourage everyone else, if you have an opportunity, anytime something special is going on, or even just a special reading or a little event, go and see how much fun the kids have. And the staff always does such a great job. But that was my first time of being involved with the program at the library. And it was just so much fun. I didn't want to go home that day. I wanted to hang out for a while. But yeah, if you can, do it. You'll really enjoy it.
Thank you.
Miss Donna, as always, I'd love to thank you and your staff for everything that you guys do. It's incredible to me every time, the things that you guys come up with. And like everyone says, the effort, just everything that you put in it, it's your heart and soul in it, and it shows.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a great place to work.
Oh, yeah.
As someone who worked there, summer reading kickoff was always a wonderful day, but hectic. But
That's a big guy. Yeah, long day.
I have to say that I'm impressed that so many staff came up with passive programs, because when I worked there, it was just very few of us. And I'm going to say us because I made a lot of passive programs. So I'm really happy to see that so many people participated this year and came up with programs. That's nice.
You were our passive program pusher at the time. Carol basically got us started off on them. How about I do a puzzle? How about I do a crossword? How about I do a word search? How about you do whatever you would like to do? No, it was great. It was really, really good. Fun. She found a way to interact with the people who didn't really want to come to a program and sit down and make something with their hands, but they enjoyed puzzles, or they enjoyed searching for things, and they enjoy winning. And even if it's a little bracelet or a candy bracelet, we gave away a lot of candy bracelets this year.
A case of water. A little boy won a case of water one time.
Right.
He was so happy.
Wow. So it's been an in-the-making thing, and what I'm so excited about is when I came in 2005, from what I have seen, it's just been great. Everyone just keeps on giving their all, and I know it's going to continue even when I'm retired, and I'm excited about that.
Good.
And I appreciate the board.
I think it's been one of the most, I would think, successful summer readings y'all have had. I mean,
I think so too.
And it's all because of you and your staff. I mean, y'all put together. When I saw this, I was like, "Oh my gosh, how much!" That's a lot of work that y'all have done to organize that and make it all work. And y'all should be proud because
thank you.
Y'all have done a great job.
I will pass that on to the staff. They will be very pleased.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, we'll call the meeting adjourned.